Okay, so this is your task for the day. Hopefully you guys get this. I think, or I believe that all the tutorials as well as the notes that I've provided so far should be enough and really should suffice for you to be able to do this activity. So let's see if you guys can figure this out. Please try to follow the words or the same and exact words that I use to compile and to create this program. So we're going to call this program Pinoy. That's going to be the class, and let's see if you guys can finish this activity. And let's go ahead and run it so that you have an idea of how it looks like. Again, please try to make sure that you copy the words exactly as is. So we run it, and this is what comes up. So take the Pinoy quiz, see if you will pass as a Filipino. So that's what shows up on the terminal. Let's zoom in a bit. Here we go. And we ask, do you have a rosary in your car? If you type Y and press OK, it's going to ask another input. Do you point with your lips? This is a common trait among Filipinos. We're going to say yes. We're going to say OK. Do you say excuse me and put your hands in front of you? We're going to say yes. Do you like sweet spaghetti? We're going to say yes. And again, we're just going to say yes to each one. Do you like dirty ice cream? I'm going to say yes. Y for yes. Do you choose Jollibee over McDonald's? Yes. And lastly, do you like balut? I'm going to say yes. And because, oh, we have one more. Do you make a rectangle in the air when you ask for a bill? We're going to say yes. And that's the last question. And the terminal then displays you are a full-blooded Filipino. Much in the same way, of course, if we say no, so I'm going to run this. Here we go. I'm going to say okay. Let's run this again. If I say no to each one, say N, 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 and then it says, you must be a foreigner. Okay? So that's basically that's how it works. Depending on, okay, the amount of responses, amount of yes response versus the amount of no response, then your program evaluates. Your program evaluates whether or not you are a foreigner or a true-blooded Filipino, or if you're just an average Filipino guy. Check out the notes on the website to make sure that you get the right responses depending on how many, again, how many yes or no responses given by the user. Okay, so take a look at those side notes, and good luck.